In my years, I have seen many a traveler search the globe in search of adventure, money, glory, and of course, power. And it all lies just ahead of you, traveler. However, all your trials may offer you many achievements and accolades to gain. May you never forget that you were given just one life to lose.
What is up, Saturn System? I hope you beautiful people are enjoying another wonderful day in paradise. My name is Saturn Cycle, and welcome back to One Life to Lose. Today, we'll be doing a game that is already going on our channel. We'll be doing our own Terraria run. It's just going to be me. No one's going to be joining me. I couldn't really think of any other games that I wanted to do a One Life to Live challenge with. I was thinking of doing like Castlevania Symphony of the Night, but I was like, no, because I plan on doing a run of that in full. I was thinking of doing the first of the rebooted Tomb Raider games. I was like, no, because I wanted to play that whole series on my channel. So I was like, I'll just do a game I already own. So let's put this on hardcore. We're gonna randomize. We're gonna randomize 15 times. If we don't see something we like in 15, we will choose whatever we land on last. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Guess we're rocking blonde hair. So we're going to create. And we're going to name this Please Done Dead. Way to go, Please Done Dead. Where's my mouse? There it is. Okay. So, I have so many characters. Please Done Dead. And we're going to play in a brand new world. It's going to be a medium world. It's going to be an expert world. We're going to leave it up to chance, not choice. We're going to name this one. We gon' dead you. Sweet. Please don't dead, and we gon' dead you. So I was considering doing Minecraft as well, but I kind of want to do like a group Minecraft survival thing. So I'll put that off to a later date. I gotta get used to playing Minecraft with a keyboard and mouse because I am terrible. There is a mod that I did install where I could play with a controller, but it's kind of janky. And it doesn't feel as concise or crisp as playing on Xbox with a controller or playing on PC with keyboard and mouse. It's kind of in this weird middle world. And I know that's going to get me killed for sure. So I was like, I'll just take the time to get good at it. And by good, I mean like not suck as terrible as I do. I was considering playing this game called Dauntless on my channel, which is like it's basically to Monster Hunter what Fortnite is to PUBG. So Monster Hunter is like the graphically superior game, has a well-established fan base, and so on and so forth. But it's very complicated. Like Monster Hunter World is incredibly complicated. The learning curve is about as steep as Mount Everest. Whereas Dauntless, it's a little goofy looking, like it's very cartoony, but it throws you right into the game. The controls are simple, the concepts are simple, making weapons is very simple. It's all very streamlined, and it makes for a very enjoyable experience. The thing is, though, even though we can do like private hunts, we can't guarantee that we won't get like kicked out of our own server because my internet's kind of crap. Are we a girl or a guy? I can't tell, but we do have like the Princess Leia buns, not Prince Leia buns. So I am playing with a controller because oh geez, I forgot we got all this stuff. Because that's how I'm best with Terraria, is by playing with a controller. We're gonna go ahead and... Oh, that's the Slime King. Don't want to spawn that. I thought that was the mount. So we want to use every available advantage. We're going to get rid of all these extra, like, challenge items, because no thanks. These can all go away. Okay, so our goal is, unlike me and Matt's playthrough that we have going on, that's kind of sporadic, and I apologize for that. It's like, it's hard to line up both of our schedules, to be honest. But, I'm gonna go ahead and make one of these. I'm gonna go for a melee run, because that's what I always do. So that's what I know best. Hurry up, the slimes are coming. I think I'm gonna go for hybrid, actually. I think I'll go for melee and ranged. Why is my player deaths right there? We'll put you down here somewhere. But, I think I'm gonna go for melee and ranged. But for now, we need to get some wood so we can start building shelter. So, unlike Matt and I's thing, like I was saying, the goal for this challenge is to just survive. It's not to... We're not going to face every single boss in the game. We will consider this run a success if we can successfully defeat the Moon Lord. And that's it. Our only goal is to kill the Moon Lord. Who's basically just like the vanilla game end boss. If you take away all of the extra bosses from the mods and stuff. Because we are playing with mods as well. There are a ton of mods, all of which will be in the description below. So if you want to try this on your own, you can. We have a bunch of mods to add extra challenges like Calamity, Tremor, so on and so forth. But we also have some quality of life stuff and some things that make the run a little less one-sided as far as trying to get through in one life. So for quality of life, we have like a multiple inventory. So you see like how right here says 1 of 2. I can click this little arrow and it takes me to a second slot, and I can add more inventory pages as I need them. But the thing with this is, when this is full, items don't automatically go to the next page. I have to like manually switch pages on my own. So that's a little annoying, but still quality of life. Let's see, what else is there? There's magic storage, which basically allows us to craft a magic storage box that we can put all of our stuff into instead of having to hunt down what chest stuff is in. But that does take some effort to build, which is why I decided it was okay to include, because it's not like we can do it right off the bat, you know? Next we have Universal Crafter, which doesn't take nearly as much as you would think to build, but still enough to be slightly annoying. Like we have to get sand and potions and stuff. And probably the last quality of life thing we have, which is more of a way to like allow myself to not get painted into a corner by I forgot to slot all my stuff. Quick slot. The last way we gave ourselves a little boost so that we don't get cornered by this game is, where did I put my slime staff? Is oof, you went right over my head, thank you. There's this mod called loot bags, which makes it so that enemies have a chance to drop loot bags, as the name suggests. Oof, don't want to die there. Yeah, they have a chance to drop loot bags, which makes it so that every now and then, I don't know why I'm like taking such a long-winded way to explain this. Loot bags basically are small little drop bags that have like I think they have like a 10% chance to drop or something from random enemies. And they provide us with like random items or potions or mining stuff. And they're broken into 6 tiers. And the tiers, it's not like the tiers are more rare than one another. They kind of are, but they're mostly tied to your progression. So you'll get like, right now we have tier 1 bags available. And that won't change until we beat, I believe, Skeletron, and then it goes to tier 2, and then it won't go to tier 3 until we beat Wall of Flesh. Tier 4 is, I believe, the mechanical bosses. Tier 5 is the Golem, and then the final tier is after we beat Moon Lord. So it gives us a bit of an edge, but not so much that we will completely outclass everything we come across, you know? Because trust me, like I was playing with these loot bags on my personal character, and I would like make new characters to use these loot bags with. And while it does help, it doesn't make the game a cakewalk. It just gives you a little bit of extra defense power and killing power, but it still comes down to how you play and so on and so forth. Honestly, the one part of this run that I'm worried the most about is the finding the jungle temple, because for whatever reason, no matter what save file I'm doing, I have the most trouble finding the jungle temple. It's just the worst. So if we're going to get killed anywhere, it's going to be looking for that. Assuming we don't get killed by like a Skeletron. Because I'm not good at this game by any means. I just like this game a lot. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need to build shelter. So that's what I'm going to do real quick. So since we're on hardcore, I can't really fake anything if I die. So I will be right back. I don't want to waste you guys' time. Okay, we're back, and it is morning time. So I skipped the night in this episode because we really can't do anything at night right now. Like it would be a suicide run, like legit. So I was flipping through my Facebook, and I saw something. It was a Scooby-Doo meme, and it made me think because someone commented on it, and I was just like, you know what, you're right. And it was about. It was about Velma, you know, and I don't know if this is going to make me sound weird to admit this, whatever, but when I was a kid, Velma was like my first cartoon crush, because she was nerdy, I thought she was cool, she was a little thickums, and she only seems to have like gained more like fan love as the years have gone on. People are like, yo, Velma's got them cakes, though. And she does. She's a thick little mama. I ain't afraid of no Velma loving. Give me all the cake and all the diabetes. No disrespect to anyone that has diabetes. Okay, so that's 3, 4. I guess I could have done this while we were waiting, but okay, I guess I'll be right back, because I'm going to complete this real quick, and then I'll come back. It's not going to be the most interesting first episode. We're just getting a lot of utility stuff done, so bear with me. Hey, the guide has arrived, so I'll be right back. Okay, we're finally back, and that only took most of my goddamn life. I built 9 extra rooms so that NPCs can spawn. It took several days and several nights, and then once we were done, it was still the middle of the night, so I decided to go ahead and wait until the sun was coming back up to start up again. But we were in a good place. We still have some extra tables and chairs left over, it seems. So right now our first goal is to essentially get geared so that we can worry about our first boss fights. Because the Eye of Cthulhu can happen at almost any time during the night on a random evening. And we want to be prepared for that. We need to... Do we have any... Oh, Terraria has crashed. Okay, I guess I'll be right back again. Okay, we're back again. Please don't crash again this time. Looks like... Strangely, looks like we lost some stuff. We still have a ton of wood. We need stone, so we're just gonna collect it from right here. What was I even talking about before this? Alright, we gotta get geared for the bosses. Because at a certain point, the Eye of Cthulhu will just show up during the night. Whether you're prepared or not. You'll get like a little message at the bottom left that says like, you feel an evil presence watching you or something like that. But we built a bunch of rooms, because NPCs need rooms with tables or crafting bench and a chair to spawn and lighting. And they have to be very precise dimensions. We could have built NPC prisons, which I guess I will in the future if we need more NPC space. But to me, those actually take up more space than these normal houses do. And these just look nice. It's very streamlined. Let's put some wood here. And it's fixed. Look at us. I still have no idea if we're a guy or a girl. Okay, so we need to make we need a furnace. That's always good. We need to, we're gonna put the furnace right here for now. Because it doesn't prevent us from opening the door, thankfully. We're going to make we're gonna make some wood equipment. Because we don't want to get caught slipping. Even though I'm already been caught slipping. So I do have a mod called extra something. But it's what adds like the uncommon plus 8% thrown damage, so on and so forth. It's like a extra what is the word I'm looking for? Whatever, you know what I mean. It's like extra bonuses and stuff. Sometimes they can be great, sometimes they can be terrible. They come in like common, uncommon, rare, and legendary. But the legendary ones have this tendency to favor this one particular mod that's like a plus some odd % damage, but you're cursed while holding it. And what that means is while you're holding it, you steadily lose HP. And that's never fun. I gotta adjust my mic real quick. Because I couldn't see anything past the top of my mic. I'm gonna let my slime handle this guy, because these can be a little... We're still really, really weak. So I don't want this run to be 1 episode long. 2 episodes, sure. 1 episode, no thanks. He had some silver on him. Let's arrange our stuff. Actually, you know what? We are going to actually... Do I have some? Yes. What we're going to do is this. We're going to climb back up. We're going to build a bridge across here. We're going to We're going to build a bridge to Terabithia. Ah, I fell. It's a bridge to Terabithia, some might say. I had to watch that in like my 9th or 10th grade English class. And I remember like looking around and people were crying and stuff, and I'm just like, because it was at the part where, spoiler alert, the little girl drowns doing something she wasn't supposed to or whatever. And everyone's crying, and I'm just like, okay, I'm going back to sleep. What was I coming back up here for? Damn, I'm all over the place today. What was I doing? What was I doing? The guide has spawned. That's good. I don't remember what I was going to do. We need to be careful. We want to go look for some early chests and see if we can find some early equipment. Let's actually close our door. Oh, I remember what I was going to do. That is a monster. Okay, it's just a slime. Get in there. So what I'm going to do is build over here. And I'm going to cover this up. I'm going to put some walls here. Put that there. Cover this up some more. I don't know what the prerequisite requirements are for monster spawning, so I'm just gonna light this up a bit. And this is gonna be where I do some of my my storage and stuff for now, because I don't want to turn one of the NPC rooms into my storage room, because that would just cause one less NPC to spawn over time. So this will be kind of like our room. And for now, we're going to put... Oh, that noise is annoying. Get out of there. For now, we're going to put a lot of our junk in these things. The knives are actually pretty handy dandy. We can get rid of the wooden sword. We can sell some of this stuff and get rid of that. We can store that for now. Store these. I don't know what the leaves do. And get rid of all that dirt in these. Yeah, that's fine. And now we can, actually, I think I'm gonna put a door there. Just in case anything spawns over here. I don't want it to just get into the house, you know? So here is a door. Sweet, that works. Who just spawned? I saw it, but I didn't see it. We need to find heart crystals too, but that means exploring caves, and that's way more dangerous. Who just spawned? For a moment I thought they said Tupac. I was just like, what? Tupac spawned? Okay, I don't see anyone on the map. Man, we're so slow compared to how fast I move whenever I'm playing with my other characters. Let's wake you up. Let's steal from you. Some iron bores. Some wrap. Some granada. Nah, yeah, we'll take the granadas. Oh, wait, we'll take his bed too. Because that is a spawn point. And we do need that in order to spawn safely in our house if we use like a recall potion or a magic mirror. Otherwise it'll just keep throwing us out here where we spawned when we first started the run. And that's no bueno. So we're actually going to put our bed in this back room. So we gotta move these a little bit. Because even if our bed's in here, as long as the table and stuff are in here, the NPCs will still spawn. So it doesn't really matter where we put our bed. I just don't want to have to like super organize my little space in order to make it a livable room. Because you can only place a bed in a room that would also be livable for an NPC. Which is a little annoying. The painter has arrived. I don't need you. Let's set our spawn point. Set our there we go. That won't help us if we die, but if we get recall potions and magic mirrors, it'll be just fine. Alright, so it's time to go start looking for like a small cave to explore. Nothing too deep. Nothing that'll get us killed. Because that's always a possibility. Even this early on. We have to be on the lookout for boulders and... Oh hey, look, a chest. Okay. Recall potion. Coin. Don't really care. Okay. Yeah, it's places like this where we need to be careful. So let's go down to the chest. Honestly, until we get like a ton of HP, one of our biggest fears is getting crushed by like a boulder. I'm gonna recall. 20 bottles, jeez. Shine potion. So far, no weapons. I am terrified of, like, traps right now. This is a cave. I don't think it's smart to be here yet, though. We can explore, though. We just have to be a little careful. Yeah, let's not fall to our deaths. Oof, we almost didn't make that jump. To be honest, I don't think it's worth exploring right now. Like, exploring this place anyway. So we're just going to head back. And we're going to go this way a little more, see if we can find another chest before... Not what I meant to do. See if we can find another chest before night falls. Excuse me. There we go. Aha! I say as I find nothing. One thing, the start of this game is kind of slow. But it's even slower when you're trying to take it super easy so you don't get yourself killed. Okay, this water's going to be annoying. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm actually going to dig through this mountain row. Well, I say mountain, but... Well, there's a slime. Get him. There you go. Get him. Ow. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to dig through this and let the water... Okay, I guess I'd have to dig through here too real quick. Because I want to drain that area so we can run through it safely. Instead of having to friggin' hope for the best. Like, especially if we get caught in a situation where running away is really, really important. But we might have to do that on the next day, because like the sun's already going down. The time in this game are on, I believe it's on 12-minute cycles. So 12 minutes for daytime, 12 minutes for nighttime, like 12 real life minutes. So getting through this game is it's fun, especially with other people. But playing through the game at night, early game, especially when you're trying not to die and you're on hardcore, it's kind of a suicide mission, which is why we want to get back to the house very, very soon. The demolitionist has arrived. That's good. That'll help us build a elevator for when we actually have to go to hell to fight. Which is not something we want to do for a very long time. Well, I say very long, but like a decent chunk of time. Because right now we would go down in there and get one-shotted. Okay, so that should do a little draining. We're going to head back to the house and call it an episode, honestly. Okay, first I gotta make it back to the house. Because we don't want to get caught out here at night, in the dark. Even though we have torches and stuff, it's still a bad idea. Because we're still using very, very basic weapons. And we only have wood armor. So, let's go back to the house. Oh great, a boar. Get him, bud. I don't have a name for you yet, so I'm just going to call you Bud. I'm just going to call you Air Bud. You remember those movies? Air Bud was one of those movies series where it was just kind of strange, but everyone accepted it for what it was. Because who doesn't like dogs? And I was going to say who doesn't like basketball, but I don't really care for basketball. I know my buddy Brandon, Mr. B. Molly, he's a big basketball dude. Okay, so we're going to make iron bars. Oh, we can only make one tin bar. Lovely. Then we're going to make some more iron bars. We can only make a handful of those. We can... What can we make with this stuff? Right now, still not really anything. Our sword is 9 melee damage. We do want a better sword very soon. But we will worry about that next time. Yeah, we'll worry about that next time. Next time, hopefully, we'll get to do more exploring and stuff. We will make some more of these arrows, though. because our bow is nothing to scoff at. It's actually probably a better thing for us right now, to be honest. Anywho, if you guys have been enjoying the episode so far and looking forward to seeing how it plays on the future, consider leaving a like and subscribe. Both help the channel immensely. The next episode will be a little bit less scatterbrained. I had a lot of building to get done, and summons a firefly to fight for you. That sounds cool. I had a lot of building to get done. There's a lot going on in like my personal life, so it's just like my brain's all over the place. It's graduation week for a lot of my siblings. It's a lot. Next week is going to be a lot more exploration and action heavy. This was more of a set 'em up, build 'em up kind of episode. So look forward to next week's episode. I might start doing One Life to Lose twice a week, like Saturday and Sunday, just so that there are videos on Sunday too. But we'll see how it goes. If you guys have been enjoying and so on and so forth, like the stuff I said like 2 minutes ago, consider hitting the like and subscribe. If you do, don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you never miss out on content when it goes up. And as always, I've been Saturn, you guys have been awesome, and I'll see you in the next episode of Terraria's One Life to Lose challenge. Later, everybody!